Okay, we are back with explaining the 7 methods of creating wealth with real estate. And I'm sure we've sat down and went over some of the other aspects of the other intricate parts of earning money through 3225K program, rehabbing. We have several others to go through, but this is one of the strategies that a lot of my partners and people have become successful at. Now I'm going to give you the good, bad, and ugly with this whole process. Yes, you do not need any money to do a wholesale deal. Yes, you do not need to have credit to do a wholesale flip deal. And yes, you do not have to have a lot of money to go into marketing, as they say, mailing out millions of letters to make money with wholesale deals. But here's what you do have to do, and this is what a lot of gurus and individuals that are promoting the wholesale process leave out. You can make fees between $5, $10, maybe $15,000 just by selling the contract. Give an example. Let's say this is a contract. You sign the contract with the seller. You put on the contract 1 or 2 words that legally allows you to transfer this document from A to B. You must place in the right position on the contract something called a sign or assignee, which means you're going to assign this contract to someone else for more than what you pay for it. Now, the concept is sound, it makes sense, and in the state of Illinois it is legal. I would suggest you find proper representation so that the title company won't think you are committing fraud of any type. But I would suggest you follow the steps that I'm going to teach you if you hire me to solve your problem. Now, here's the next thing. With looking at this whole concept, and you can basically read it, but people like visualization, so they like seeing stuff. So, simply put, a wholesale deal allows you to make a quick profit, anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, which is a fee for transferring contract A to contract B, because you're like the sandwich. Contract A is the actual seller. You are the middle person, B. C is the person you're selling it to. The idea is that you're going to charge a fee. Now, if you planned on being transparent with this deal, it's a lot better. Individuals that are sophisticated like myself can find out any piece of property that's on the market and what they're selling it for. Now, wholesale deals do not work with banks. So don't try this with a bank. With a realtor, it don't work, because you have to pay cash for it, and they don't want to be bothered with all the paperwork. Even if they want to do it, it's too time consuming. Plus, they're going to want to know why you're making $5,000 and you ain't done nothing but move some paper. So, don't even go to them. But this is what they do not tell you. There is a system involved where there's properties that are not on the MLS, that are not owned by the banks, that are floating around Cook County and all over the country, and you have to deal directly with them. But here's the downside. You have to find them. I have a system that it actually locates all of the motivated sellers, and most likely these properties are not on the MLS. So the only money you probably will spend is to locate all of the motivated sellers that are on MLS, which means if you do a contract with them, no one can research to see what you paid for it. So you can insert your fee and feel comfortable that no one's going to find out what you offered or what you paid for it. Other than that, they're going to find out and they're not going to pay it. Let's just be realistic. If you were buying a piece of property and you knew the property was selling for $12,000 and then you saw a contract for $25,000, would you pay it? Let's just be realistic. No one's that gullible. So, you're looking at this process of wholesaling can allow you to make instant money within 30 days. All you have to do is find sellers, you're the middleman, and then find somebody to sell it to. That's a 1, 2, 3 process, ABC. And that basically allows you to earn money with doing wholesale deals. At the same token, you're looking at, you have to find a property. I mentioned earlier, there are systems in place so you can find what we call the motivated sellers. If you advertise correctly without spending a lot of money, there's free systems like Zillow, Trillia, for sale by owners. There's other systems that are out there. I don't want to go into a lot of details and bore you with all the logistics involved. Once we sit down, I'll give you a list of where you can find properties without going through a lot of expense. I imagine that when you look at, even with the motivated seller program, I will go into details what it costs to mail out 1,000, 1,500, 1,700, 2,000 actual letters with your name on it, with their address, to their home where they live, in order to let them know you want to buy their property, which is at a different address. And there's a system that allows you to do that. You're looking at Craigslist. You're looking at other systems that are out there on the internet. Even Facebook has people promoting their products and services and their houses on Facebook. So it's not that it's out there. It's just that, how much time do you have? Is your time valuable? The problem with most people that I find that are in real estate is that they don't take action. That's the biggest process I've seen. The biggest cause of failure. They know what to do. They may even have the money to do it. But then they do nothing. Fear, doubt, unbelief, talking with friends and family who are broke will discourage you because they've never done it, and now they're going to tell you can't do it. Even with all the right information, they'll say you will fail, and you will believe them. So, you have a choice to research all the information, do your own due diligence, and make a decision based on what you know you can do, and follow a proven track record, which I've been doing it for more than 25, 30 years. Therefore, you're looking at with a wholesale deal, you're looking at, you find a piece of property, you put it on the contract. Now, if you read the information I have here, and it makes sense, the tutelage that I'm going to give you will give you the right scripts in order to actually convey to the seller. You have to have the right information to tell somebody something. You just cannot tell them what you want to say and expect them to say yes. It doesn't work. You have to find somebody that has a degree of distress. No one's going to sell you their house and they're happy. Happy people don't sell distressed properties. Happy people will wait you out. Therefore, move on to all of the people who have a distress situation. Unfortunately, there's divorce, there's bankruptcy, there's death in the family.